We must continue forward.
It's
Ooh.
a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
Ooh.
What? Aggie? No, it's an illusion.
Oh, I sure chose a great time to fucking start back up. What's the goal here?
Wow, this room is huge. Trianne, did you?
Hmm?
Yeah, I saw it. Was that a warning from Oryx?
You think? I mean, it's possible. But
What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trianne? Trianne can't even hear her own telecommunication.
ooh, I did not think about that.
Well, never mind. Trianne suddenly feels like this place is quite familiar. Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room.
Safari.
It's right over there.
Oh, don't run off on your own. That is dangerous.
Over here. Follow Trianne. Trianne, slow down.
Okay, I need to get over there. Which means I think I need to change this. Yeah, okay. I was right.
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
It appeared again.
Yep.
Right here! I summon thee, Oryx! Stir up ripples of past reverie! Something's appeared! Wait, we should read it first.
Okay. We're planning on selecting another puppet. As for the Rose daughter, Trebios, we'll call her Saffron for now. In my eyes, I think it would be fine to just find an excuse to off Saffron. What? However, Codex, the Alkalite, is extremely insistent on raising her to become the next sacred tree. She has undergone related education since she was a young girl, which would save a lot of work on our part. As for her identity as the daughter of Rose Myrtle, she is still young and has not yet grown wings. If we can just keep her grounded, the power of Divine Oracle will remain tightly in our grasp. We both know that the saffron's most outstanding property is that it can be cooked in so many ways. Put in porridge, stewed, or fried. No matter how you cook it, this plant will always be a delicacy.
Wait, this is
Yeah.
a letter? It mentions something about Saffron and Trebios? Isn't that name... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here? And how did Trianne sense it? Could it be our lost memories?
You think?
Is it possible that we were already noticed by Oryx and entered their trial? But why haven't they said a word? Oryx has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose.
That is possible. We did have to go through a lot of effort to see them.
Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
But this seems so much more complex than that.
Separation and death are two sides of the same coin. Reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Are these visions also fragments of the past?
You think? Or...
Treeby! Trianne! Look what I found! Is this the safari?
Yeah, sorry. I moved and so my cat.
Coming! We'll take a look. But Trianne, there's nothing in here. What? It was right in the stolium.
Oh, so you saw something but we didn't.
Huh? There's really nothing here. That can't be! I swear I saw it! I swear! Trianne is telling the truth. It was right there. Where did it go? Trianne, Treeby, why aren't you saying anything?
Seem to hear you at all.
Trianne can't seem to hear you at all. We were just lost in our thoughts. Don't worry, Trianne.
This is...
What you saw was likely, Yanna's hair. We must have startled it away. Okay. Could Orynyx be trying to make us falter? But why would they do that?
Yeah, things aren't quite adding up for that.
Something feels off. Treeby, don't you think this temple is a little too quiet? What do you mean? It might just be an illusion, but Trianne wonders, is Orynyx really putting us through a trial?
Yeah, it's different from when we did it. Obviously, different people, different scenario, but...
Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Orynyx. At
Okay.
least they didn't toss us out straight away.
That is true, but there could be more to it. You know, everything seems too easy right now, which is why I don't trust it.
Whoa, Treeby, Trianne, look at this! So cool!
Why?
There are so many of us now! Trianne,
Oh, okay. Why is this a horror game now? Oh no, there's more and more just gonna spawn. It's literally a trap. Like, I can't go back anymore. They're stopping us entirely from going back. What was that?
it's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this?
I don't know. Wait. Dark Tide. Dark Tide. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. Why are the Dark Tide creatures here when you guys are alone? No.
What's going on? Orynyx disappeared?
Orynyx isn't here. Not long ago in Akama.
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide, but is also hunting for core flames everywhere?
So we're fucking late. By how much? Like,
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second, I'm one of its targets. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesize that the blade can sense, absorb, or even retain core flames. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me.
or rather, the Titan.
Or
Yeah.
rather, on the Titan Circes inside me.
It did say you're not like the. Wait. They mentioned demigod. I'm sorry. Fucking anxiety jumped to a 9,
So it's
like 9 out of
plundering
10.
the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon?
Yeah,
The
he would.
vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flames.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets. The first target is me. The second target is Orynyx, who hasn't yet fallen.
Treeby's at
And the
Orynyx
third
and...
is Akama and the Vortex of Genesis,
Sorry.
where the core flames
I'm like
are
shaking my
housed.
desk.
But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That is pretty true.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move fast.
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets, I believe we should bolster our defenses and...
Bad news, Finon. Treepy is missing. The last time the 3 of them were seen was in the Abyss of Fate.
Orynyx!
I'm disturbing my kitties, please. Give me a moment. We can do this.
Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the
No.
fog? Or...
Did you guys not see the creatures on the way here?
Treeby, we should leave. This temple has other people in it.
Ooh.
What?
Trianne?
Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us.
Guys, Trianne.
Trianne, come check this out.
Fuck, it's that fabric. The thing is here.
Trianne feels like it's
Yeah,
so familiar.
It's the monster. It's the fucked up monster, and that's why you think it's familiar. Oh no. And it might have a grudge, especially. Yep. Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. No, no. 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 Not the music. No. No.
See you tomorrow.
No. You did not. I shouted in your guys' ears. How loud was that? I'm so sorry.
Where am I? Little Gray? Snowy? And... Wait. Where's Trianne? Is she back?
We only saw the two of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trianne.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's core flame.
Then Lady Trianne...
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
I have a bad feeling about this. A really bad feeling about
You're
this.
both safe is already a blessing.
Yes, it is. Okay, let us...
Everyone,
Oh.
we must take action now. We should split into two groups. One group will stay in the Abyss and meet up with Aglaya's reinforcements, then search for Trianne's whereabouts. The other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster and recover the core flame.
You know where it's headed?
I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide, so we've made preparations. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Treby and Lady Trianne. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that Swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs must not take them lightly. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
Why don't we split up as previously discussed? Hyacinth and I will stay to regroup with the reinforcements. You go back to the Holy City with everyone else and tell Aglaya what about your plan.
Trianne will stay in the Abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything happens.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Treby, let's go.
I screamed so loud in your guys' ears.
We're
I'm
back,
so
Aglaya.
sorry.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma is currently in grave danger.
We actually really quickly ran out of time. Like it was a matter of find out they're missing or tell you and then go, you know?
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut, as if it could snap at any moment. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes, just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still
Far
far
more,
more
yeah.
aggressive than we expected.
And very strong, like definitely able to match its...
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap. Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss, so he can make preparations for the battlefield.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another core flame?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. She is the key.
I have a stellar on. Can we pass it off as a core flame? Or at least it's something that I imagine is a immense oddity of power that could lure it in, but I'm not sure.
We need your other companion too.
Ma'am, do you mean me?
Oh my god, that's your first full sentence!
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum Crimnos?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with her companion during the battle with Nikador, and how they awakened Castrum Kremnos' past. That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once again open a passage to the past and lure our enemy inside.
Oh, how is this gonna go? Hold on. But yeah, right here. So they all look defeated. And it leads to this scene here. And I know that's mixing with like what happened phase 1, but then this is us distinctly fighting this dude. Okay, sorry. Random theorizing and getting distracted from what's happening aside.
Then we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
In the maze of time.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Okima. Once we take back the core flame, the Swordmaster will have no means of escape. It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brute strength. Can you do it, little one?
Yeah, you think we can pull it off? As for the rest, as long as we're together, yeah, I love that energy. We can do this. That's right, we can do anything.
Yeah.
Yep. Everyone's entrusting us with this, so I do not want to let them down.
Such enthusiasm. I'm glad to see you're confident. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went missing. Kynus and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanizing support in secret. I fear she'll make her move before the next assembly of the citizens.
So we're on a very tight time limit.
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness, and is making preparations for her next step. That ugly side of humanity is something we'll have to deal with eventually. But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castorus ahead to the council with a message. She should be able to keep the situation under control for the time being. Finan, it is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the Flame Reaver in one go and retrieve the core flame, and in doing so, grant ourselves an advantage against the Council of Elders.
Because we need as many advantages as possible.
Of course. You may count on me to lead the charge.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Akima is currently beset by enemies from within and without.
Hey, I signed up for this, you know. We may not have agreed to the alliance in the very beginning, but, you know, I as myself already did.
The situation brooks no delay, and we have precious little time to confer and discuss the plan with you. That being said, you are the key to our success, and I shall respect any decision you make.
No, I'm not mad at you. Why would I be mad at you?
We are grateful to you for your aid, and to the rest of you as well. Now, let us be off to begin the hunt. May carefully sharpen our gaze and grant us victory over the enemy.
Feels like we're missing someone.
You mean Mighty? He's dealing with a different problem.
Ooh, I can believe that.
Don't worry. That man would never miss out on this fight.
I believe that.
Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back home.
You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
Yep, some very important stuff.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination is... turns out to be Castrum Kremnos.
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikador?
No, just the opposite. I'm here to tell you, you can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonus. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days quarrying and gathering, living a simple and peaceful life away from strife. But Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes. That is why he, too, faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a battalion of Ladonians stationed at the foot of the mountain. The Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, approached a soldier, he learned a shocking piece of news. Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain.
What?
And then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people. But
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. This made Geocles both angry and sad.
I get where they're coming from, but that's like imminent threat that wasn't even like, oh, we did the talks, we're going to work it out. It was just, no, they planned on ambushing and just murder.
But he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, let me tell you what Geocles did. He took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement.
He forced them to
forcing
leave.
his people to flee the mountain. That great fire marks the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the holy city. Meanwhile, that mountain they once lived in has turned into little more than foam inside the black tide.
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune. They
were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their history.
And doing one thing which you think is going to help them or it's the best move at the time, you can never be completely certain of the future.
But that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many, but historians nevertheless hail him as the Mountain Breaker. Why do you think that is? It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying to make everyone happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes, and then forced everyone to march toward the coming of a new era.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
It sounds like it.
I'll be leaving Akuma soon to fight the great darkness of this world, and to shoulder Nikador's destiny. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, and I stand opposed to the flame chase, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot, and the only way to kill me.
You have my word.
Very serious.
Go now. The battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky, and loudly call out the name of the new god.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa can raise on his own. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead.
Everything's moving in action now.
No way. A Kremnoan? didn't think she'd manage to send the Kremnoans to assist. Brave warrior, what's the situation on the front line?
Nakaman, why are you here?
What? Didn't Aglaya tell you? We have been instructed to assist you in trapping the Flame Reaver.
Aglaya, that vile usurper. I spit on her name. Our king will be back soon. He'll be able to deal with you and that black robe.
Forced curse lodged in his throat, refusing to escape. Moments later, he convulsed, his head dropping as his spirit departed his body, drifting towards the abode of Thanatos.
The Kremnoans really are just like their king. Rest in peace. May your glory last forever. Did they come to fight on their own accord? Or...
I can still fight. Become king. Nikador is with us!
Final battle.
Nikador is with us!
I'm wondering, do I have to fight that dude? Or can I get away with avoiding fights?
We're almost there.
There he is. Wait. Okay.
Once we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will open. When that happens, you must evacuate immediately. Don't stay behind. The rest will be up to how well we work together.
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all distractions once you're
Easier
on the
said than done, but it does need to be done.
Let's go, partner. Today, destiny shall stand with us.
Ooh, okay.
Finally.
Pent in the memories of the dead. Executioner.
Okay, okay. Here goes nothing.
You sure know how to keep a man waiting. Any later, and I fear the Titan would have sacrificed.
Jeez, I have no help.
Frail child of
Oh,
humanity.
Cersei's, yep.
'Tis more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Okay. I need to save that skill point to heal. I really should have changed my team. This was not my best move.
Until everything burns
I will admit, I failed on this one.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze! Mimi! Mimi!
Okay.
This is more than a battle.
Okay.
Fight to live!
The music's so good, but it's fucking ominous.
Sure, I'll play
Okay.
along. It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Did like nothing, but a little bit more shield is nice. Kind of want to take this guy out.
Set the seas ablaze! Mimi!
Oh, Mem almost did it.
Mimi! Firefly Type 4 fight to live! Set
We
the
break it.
seas ablaze!
Okay.
I hit the
I mean, that did damage, but not as much as I was hoping.
Ah.
Oh.
Recalibrating.
They're trying to overwhelm us with numbers. Watch your head. Split up. Take them out.
Oh, what a spirited display, deliverer.
It is weird having Cersei's talk as well.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
This gives me my ult, which is great. I'm gonna throw that. I'm gonna throw this as well. Preemptively, okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to trigger Mem.
This is more fight to live!
No dirty tricks. All in.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
I think. Let's get that attack boost a little bit.
I'll crush them all.
Let's do this pattern again.
Fight to live!
The dice have been cast.
I just want to throw some damage on you.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
This one. Return to the great tree.
Watch your head.
Yeah, see, there we go. Got some shield up.
I hit the mark.
Trying to get more damage in. That did nothing, but it's okay.
Set the seas ablaze!
Oh, Mem did their best there. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize we took out that other one. We're good there.
Attack detected. Smash the idols.
I don't have any shields, but it's okay.
Until everything burns to ashes!
I should probably heal,
Firefly,
but I'll be reckless. Oh, I'm gonna regret that. Wait, no, I need to heal before I take this round out.
Spend freely.
He's probably gonna pull out that like hella strong move that like almost took out Stell last time. So
Watch your head.
I need to think a little bit ahead on that.
Set the seas ablaze!
I think Mem's okay. I think I can. I'm gonna charge Mem. Yeah.
Recalibrated.
Stay put.
Protect me.
It's on me.
There we go.
Fight to live!
Get ready, Prof. Can't hold out much longer.
This is as prepped as I can be.
I know what I'm doing.
Set the seas ablaze!
Oh, 1%? Are you joking? Okay.
At long last.
Okay. Oh, you're breaking through it. Wait. Oh my god, no, it's mighty. Woo.
You didn't come down from the sky?
This city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Okay, here goes nothing. Let's go.
Minion of the Black Tide. I, King of the Kremnoan Legion, will be your opponent today.
Long time no see, Nikador.
Oh. Okay, we can do this. I believe. My team has their problems, but they'll handle this.
Until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
They're instantly replaced, so maybe I should focus the main body. I mean, that's almost charged back up, so. That's why I'm thinking it's a little bit, yeah, see? Look, I got it.
Such petty tricks.
I still want to do this for safety, though. Better safe than sorry.
Fight to live!
Get there!
Mimi!
Vanity leads to self-destruction. I am but sending a dynasty to its end.
Live.
Dirty tricks, alright.
We live.
Well fought. That was a good opener to the ceremony. Now, we honor the fallen gods with this fight to the death. Rejoice, for I grant you the honor of sharing your final resting place with Kremnos' departed heroes.
Damn it, I didn't realize. Yeah, that's okay. It's broken. We can do some damage. By do some damage, I mean never mind.
Must. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
I believe in the shields, you know? Who needs healing? Yeah, see? I believe. And this should give me my ult, too.
Until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
Let's just go. I don't... Yeah, no, Mem's good.
Hedge your bets.
My shields are fine. Hit it.
I'll accept your punishment.
Torment.
Fight to live!
Get there!
I think... Oh. Oh, shoot. Firefly does not have a shield. Oh, no. I have one shot before this attack hits.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Set the seas of
I should have... Oh, I broke it.
It's time to
Ooh.
this.
Okay. Okay. Yikes. Okay, come on. We got this. Great teamwork.
Heroic souls of strife, heed my call. I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs. Witness this. The new god has come to Castrum Kremnos.
Ooh, okay. Oh.
Look, the warriors have returned.
That was cool. That was actually really, really cool.
But are the rumors true? Has Oryx fallen?
It's as the Council of Elders said. We face a dangerous threat. Yet the Chrysos heirs are only inciting more chaos. They don't care about the people's safety.
Let me at him. They're also the only ones who are fucking protecting you.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
Oh, man, you're just fucked up for that comment.
What a noisy crowd.
This, doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Oryx is gone. Orynyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience from the past.
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own volition. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Orynyx's core flame.
A meeting with that woman again so soon?
Not at all.
I just can't catch a break.
None of us can.
Professor Anaxa, why don't you find someplace to rest first? Matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will, forgive my honesty, only distract her.
That's one way of putting it.
Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a Titan living in my head, I suppose. Don't worry, I don't want trouble either.
Both of these are good statements to make, huh?
They have differences in ideology.
Yeah, their own way of thinking.
All right, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the intricacies of these relationships sooner or later.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Orynyx's core flame. So I'll be off. I have some personal matters to attend to.
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after he completed his trial.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the past few days.
There's been like no time to process any of it.
You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. Did Trianne bring news?
Yes. She has found Trianne. She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple. But that's where the good news ends.
Yeah. I'm not,
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found someone else besides Trianne.
They found someone else?
He was no better than a corpse when Trianne and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height. All to free Trianne's body from the clutches of the black-robed swordmaster.
What a brave soul. Do we know who he is?
Yes. It's Krateros.
Do you think he followed? Would that be possible? For him to have been there to, you know, dive down and free Trianne from the masked figure. Not long ago.
Stop!
The music playing. I would turn the light up, but I don't know how much it's gonna. No, I guess if I turn it all the way up, kind of does something.
If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood as it is will not survive more than a single strike from me.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan, I know not the fear of death.
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest in an empty shell. But answer me this, child of strife. Why do you raise your shield for her?
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. And I've done this over and over, hundreds and thousands of times. A pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
Pity. And crumble like rusted iron.
Good. Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and incense offered by my descendants. Come, let us fight. For Kremnos, for my king, for Amphoreus.
I'm like, sorry, I'm not talking because I'm like 2 seconds away from crying. I'm 2 seconds away from letting the tears go.
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that bitter taste.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that Lady Trianne lost. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll? I don't understand.
It has to be tied to what, Triby was remembering in the dream nightmare memoryscape. There was 3 dolls, because there's Trebios, but then with the 3 dolls in the story was Trianne, Triby, Trianne, and Trinon.
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trianne has used up her borrowed time from Yanis, that's all. Her spirit is now riding the west wind, flying ahead to a world free of sorrow.
If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
It's fucking sad, yeah. Are we gonna bring in the gem that we bought? We still have that.
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Chrysos heirs is the voice of Kefili before it fell silent. It loves all of its creations dearly, and would never bear to lead us astray with lies. What about the Kremnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, we've only managed to keep him from breathing his last. I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good... No. Let's hope that never happens.
This is already nothing short of miraculous. When we found Craterus, he was no better than a corpse.
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us.
What awaits us still?
You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
I don't really feel like celebrating. Yeah, I really don't feel like celebrating.
It's incredible to think that we returned Nigador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you and your friend's arrival has melted the glaciers of history.
I swear we've made things crazier, huh?
You could say this is the true face of history. It slumbered for 1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now is not the time for a study of history. I do not see a Naxa around. Was this under your instructions?
I mean, it was incited, yeah.
Yes. It just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him. I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter is the core flame of Orynyx. The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity, our strategy entailed
at the very
assuming
end,
their divinity only at the very end. But this unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into disarray.
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow. But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Yeah.
Finan, Castris, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treeby and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity, the elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power. Yet, we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah.
Oh?
How about letting her give it a try?
So you're okay with sentencing me to the gallows? And we all know that. Now about the Time Titan. Oh, we're going to Mighty. Oh, you're up. In my game.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we envisioned. But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel, and my blood is seething in a blaze. Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I have merged with it. I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed. You've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos. And now, you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I was gonna say he's
I
making his
harbor
own
no
path
such
with this.
desire.
Yep.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants, plundering and slaying for their own greed, only to be trampled upon like ants. The city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition, mere anthills that can be crushed with a single touch in the eyes of the Titan.
You! Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Krateros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No. No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you a new beginning.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship, and I now imbue it with a fresh significance. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mighty Mos, now ascended to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into the city you once observed with indifferent eyes. A cruel fate awaits Amphoreus. No matter how illustrious a dynasty may seem, it crumbles to rubble and gravel before formidable foes. Yet, you shall tread the only path out, one that leads to a brand new world at its end.
Why task me with being your messenger? Why not explain all this to them yourself?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of gods and spiral into madness for it, but humans who stand ready to raise their shields high to protect the lives behind them.
I failed to save that child.
That wasn't your fault. It was a fate that was coming faster than anyone would have wanted.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. What truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that you, Mighty Mos?
Yeah, I was wondering how he would have gotten out.
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what is next, Mighty Moose? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong, to fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed Amphoreus. It's now my turn to fight against it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
Some people to meet with before you leave. Got it. Bid farewell to Aglaya. Aglaya. I mix up how to say her name. Let me through. Here we go. We made it.
You're here, my Demos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal, and my gratitude knows no bounds.
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. Furthermore, you are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
Throughout my time in the Holy City, I've gleaned valuable lessons from you. Strategy, leadership, and adaptability to change. Yet, it's only recently that I've come to realize the truly remarkable quality you possess.
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. It draws people to gather around you willingly, to seek your guidance. They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions, but out of sincere alignment with your ideals. That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum Kremnos has been missing.
I am truly honored to hear that. And now, my Demos, you have risen as the most powerful demigod in the world. How do you intend to wield this newfound power?
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through to completion, and become the strongest bulwark for Amphoreus to defend against the Black Tide. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey, until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
My Demos, a new chapter awaits Amphoreus. Yet, the one who guides the people to the destination need not be you and I.
Huh. What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, every word of that prophecy remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
Yeah, can't be too forthcoming with everything.
What's the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
Oh, without a doubt.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers. So, I assume you also glimpsed yours, my Demos?
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Well, that is a rather straightforward scenario.
Yeah, that is pretty straight up.
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the Flame Chase journey in the first place.
You speak the truth. May you be destined for a powerful fate. and may we reunite in the promised new world. Farewell, mighty.
Optional? Fuck that. We're doing this. Okay. What I'm wondering is, so that's much farther. So where does this closer destination lead? Because I want to do the optional. Okay, so yeah, I would assume. Yeah, let's go here. I can take a glimpse at. I wish I knew which one was optional. I'm assuming.
Is Lady Trebios not here?
Yeah. I'm glad I came here.
Lord Mighty!
Hyacinth. So you are the physician Krateros spoke of. It's no wonder then that he was pulled back from the brink of death. You have my gratitude.
I can take that as a compliment, right?
It was definitely a compliment.
I've heard about what happened at the Grove. I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
I've heard far too much about death and grief recently. To quote Lady Treby, we should all focus on tomorrow, shouldn't we?
That's a valid point. You've always been the most optimistic one among us.
Well, I must say, it feels quite incredible to see a new demigod standing right before me.
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already taken hold of strife, and one day it will also reach the sky.
Do you really believe I can do it? Even my ancestor, that hero of legends, couldn't conquer the core flame of Aquila.
I believe you have it in you.
Given your good rapport with the demigods, you should know that the path to assuming divinity is never limited to swords and spears.
You've always been so perceptive, Lord Mighty. Rest assured, if fate has truly selected me, I'll be ready. Right. You are here looking for Lady Treby and Lady Trianne, no? They're not around at the moment. Is there a message you'd like me to pass on to them?
No need. I've already bid farewell to Aglaya. Meeting with the Oracle is simply a matter of courtesy.
You've bid farewell?
I'm heading back to Castrum Kremnos to fight against the Black Tide. In all likelihood, I will never again return to Akuma.
No, there's gonna be a time, okay? We just need to look forward to it.
Oh.
On second thought, there is something that I'd like you to help me convey to them.
I'm all ears, Lord Mighty. I'll make sure to convey every single word.
Tell them that there is no longer a need to send scouts behind enemy lines. With a single message, the Lance of Fury will target anyone who dares oppose Akuma.
Curious. And the next one, all the way over here. We're gonna go to that. That should be Finan, maybe? I don't know. Actually, based off. Okay, yeah, no. It could be any of them right here. Ooh. I am. It's Castris. Yeah, Castris. There we go. Of course, we'd leave Finan for last. And the Craftsman, too. They didn't even say Finan. It's literally the Grand Craftsman.
Lord Mighty.
I'll be embracing my destiny before you do, Castris.
Can you feel Thanatos right now?
I don't feel them at all, regrettably. You have been painstakingly seeking that Titan for so long. But have you ever considered reaching out to me for help?
You mean...
Death refused to ferry me. If you were to send me to the Nether Realm, I may uncover clues along the way back.
I would never do that, Lord Mighty. Death is not a game.
You're right. That may very well be the reason why my people have struggled for millennia. They underestimated the significance of death.
So, are you returning home alone, Lord Mighty?
Returning home, you say? Maybe. At this moment, Castrum Kremnos is not just my birthplace, but also my fated destination. Work harder, Castorus. Go and do what you have to do, so that the trials we have endured may have meaning.
I will, Lord Mighty. May we reunite on the other side, where the warm west wind blows.
Okay. One more. And let's see. This one's all the way over here. Yeah, that's going to be the workshop, so guaranteed this is the right place to go.
The King of Kremnos, without the signet ring, but looking more like a king now.
I'm no longer the king, Grand Craftsman.
Matters not the title. Surpassed all former kings your achievements have.
I will honor your trust and liberate the world from the clutches of fear. Nevertheless, I must request that you continue to watch over Phainon, Cartonis. I have a feeling that his fate will weigh heavier than all of ours combined.
He'll definitely need the backup.
Keep Phainon in mind, I will. Return to your home, brave king. Together with everyone, I shall remain here. That thunder from Castrum Kremnos, we wait to hear.
It's time to go to the last people in the group. Mighty.
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers. I will soon make my way to Castrum Kremnos. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting. I just want to let you know that I appreciate everything you have done for Amphoreus.
Reflecting on the past and moving forward to the future, a challenge I've faced as well. Though we never had a chance for a deep conversation, after all we've experienced together, you are also an ally of the Trailblaze, Mighty.
That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your mind?
In this moment, I'm unfortunately feeling very sentimental. I would say nonsensical, or even inspiring, but...
Are you drafting a sentimental farewell speech?
Because even when I was thinking of, like, the goofy or, you know, other option for it, they all still ultimately ended up sounding sappy in my head, so very much so sentimental. Stay safe out there. A lone boy can get into a lot of trouble. Just smile if you don't know how to respond. Yes, it works.
Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphoreus. With this departure, fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you both to watch my back? And to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence?
You have my word, okay? I'm not going to back down from that. Rest assured, we'll do everything we can.
You have my gratitude.
I hate farewells.
Farewell.
I hate them. Hold on.
Yes?
Let's at least snap a photo together to capture this moment, shall we? I didn't think about that.
Sure, let's do it.
I'm saving it. Looks pretty good. What do you think, Mighty?
Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. I'm not talking about your photographic skills. It's just that I rarely take photos.
Hey, you know, I feel you, but also maybe it's my skills. I'm much worse at it than Stell.
But this one, it's pretty good.
I never fail to impress. I'm glad you like it. Make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
I wish the same for you during your time in Amphoreus.
Yep, Finon's last. The second I realized he wasn't on that list, yeah. He's not an optional choice. He's very vital to Mighty. Oh my god, we're not gonna have them, like, be, like, the comfortable, like, competitive bickering that, you know, gives a moment of levity to the situations while we're going through and dealing with this tough stuff. This feels awful. I'm going in this trying to be optimistic. I'm like, no, we got to think about this positive. You know, we will succeed. We are going to defeat this black tide and, you know, save Amphoreus. But, like, there's just that pit in the, like, my gut that's, like, scared. Like, I'm like, no, what if we don't? Or what if genuinely to succeed in this, we have to say farewell to more people? I hate it. It's not my favorite thought in the world.
The prince is here! Run!
Run away!
Hold on! Lord Mightimos isn't the prince anymore. He's now the guardian of Amphoreus!
What's going on?
Bid farewell to Agama. You decisively reject the Kremnoan's century-old obsession with glory, opting to return home alone and assume Nikador's duty against the Black Tide. Before starting your homeward journey, you need to say goodbye to your friends in the city.
We salute the guardian of Amphoreus.
Of course he would do this. Hold on. No. No, I need to actively... This is a must.
We salute you.
It's been a while, Guardian.
Yep.
I should have known you were the mastermind behind this.
Yep, without a doubt.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I swear I'm innocent this time.
You only revel in the incident.
See those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone together.
I admit, that took me by surprise.
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
No, I think he was gonna look after you. Maybe.
Well, I was actually on my way to bid
Yeah.
farewell to you, but ended up running into this.
Yeah, it's like it said go bid farewell to Finon, and then suddenly it was like bid farewell to Akuma.
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose. We better not leave them waiting too long, don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment and etch their faces in my memory one last time.
Walk with Finon for the last part of the journey.
I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
Be yours, King of Kremnos.
You're now the guardian of I'm thinking maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of
solidarity?
Solidarity.
Preservation.
Or preservation. Dong Hung mentioned that one to me.
I recommend that you steer clear from any situation that calls for naming things.
Yeah.
I suppose strife still fits you better. All right. It's about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance. Why so quiet? I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
Yeah, you don't know it yet, so maybe it doesn't.
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem? Or is this just a facade you wear?
A part of me personally thinks it's both, but...
You know what? You sound just like Aglaia at this moment. But you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
I can see through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expressions?
That and, you know, there's a vibe. He knows you.
Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mightimos.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure. You understand that more than me.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain their demise. Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain, and this should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, you cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spots. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out, and no one can find mental fulfillment through it.
It may be something that drives you, but it's not going to make everything go away once you've achieved that revenge.
You're right.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know. Remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will keep that in mind.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akama. It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
Yeah, let's find out if there really was no fear.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary.
I do believe that.
But if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library. I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final act.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't die too easily. May triumph always be yours, Midamos.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Well... who knows?
Oh my gosh. I'm sitting here getting emotional. Oh!
Get up, my son. You showed great courage in today's training. Let's wrap it up for now.
Yes, Mother.
No, that's not what I meant.
Yes, Mother.
Sorry.
Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Midamos?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spears is ingrained from birth. And the battlefield is our destined end.
Is that really
the way it is, Mother?
Oh.
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Midamos. I once believed those words, without question. Until your father cast you into the Sea of Souls. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed. But as greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity over the years, such spirit had long faded alongside our glory. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one role. That of your mother,
Your guardian.
Your guardian.
That dream always ends there. The journey back to Castrum Kremnos is proving to be longer than expected. Kratoros said that shortly after my fall into the sea, my mother challenged my father to a duel. She died through father's treachery, and I never saw her face. Yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. I always anticipated the sequel to that dream. believing she had more words of wisdom or guidance to offer. But now, I think I finally come to understand. That is all she wished to tell me.
It's all she desperately wanted you to actually know.
And now, I too am left with but one role.
Groaned.
It is time for this journey to reach its end.
I, the undying Midamos, the last prince and the new god of strife, now tread the blood-soaked road home. Can't like speed up, okay. It's very memories of the past, or
Look, Midamos is back.
oh my god, the music.
Glory belongs to you. We've got fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some?
Back.
We meet again, Your Highness.
Welcome back!
How was your training?
More.
Say, come and check out.
Yeah,
what
I was gonna
just
say it's
wrote.
your. Oh.
You're looking well.
Midamos! Did you
May
just come back from
Luchador
training?
defend you.
It's
I'm gonna beat
been a
you
while.
at the festival.
Welcome home, Midamos. Have you found something?
Oh.
The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood! The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood!
That's where that shot comes from, yeah.
Mother, I'm home.
The new god was born. On the following day, the Kremnoan dynasty, which had lasted for 1,000 years, came to an end. Oh, Trailblazers, POV, presently in Akama.
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akama. This was your favorite spot,
Oh.
wasn't it, Trianne?
Oh, wait. I'm curious. Hold on. We'll see.
Lady Trianne, why did it have to end up like this?
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks. When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Mightimos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphoreus' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
All right.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone.
Fuck. Oh. I'm like just.
Let's go to the abyss of fate and see how it used to be.
Count me in.
That's great. Thank you. Trianne, would you mind?
Triby, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trianne for a bit longer.
I see. We'll be off then. Take care.
Since you have made your decision, then let's proceed as you wish. See you later, teacher.
Cass, are you
Oh.
not going with them?
No. I'd prefer to remain here to accompany Lady Trianne. She hated being alone.
Fuck.
What's this?
Oh, wait. Wait, did you make it? I knew you were making a felt thing, but you...
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally. Though fate had other plans.
Oh. So
Yep.
You saw us arguing that day?
We did.
Yes. I figured Lady Trianne would like it a lot, so I bought it.
I see. Cass, you know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from Yanisopolis.
Then why?
It's just that Trianne had forgotten far more things than I. For example,
Headphones decided to die because I'm sitting here crying. That's my excuse. That's my reasoning. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to plug them in. So, give me a moment. I just pushed the camera. That was not my intent, but it happened. Actually, I wanna while I'm doing this, give me one moment of uh shame real quick.
She forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Treby. Should I...
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering how much time had passed since we left home. But now... it might just be the perfect gift for Trianne.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. While you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spines.
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the right opportunity. This, to me, feels like the right opportunity.
So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
At this point, Yannisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection, yet it is already fated for decline, and only contains a beautiful facade.
Is it because Amphoreus has entered Era Bellica?
Yes, strife remains distant from this part of Amphoreus right now, but in 5 years' time, at the same entry hour, this temple will become the source of another war.
I started talking, it was muted. Don't worry, you guys didn't miss much. I just, said that I'm going to be an absolute mess when, I'm done. When I'm done here.
Then, where are you at this time?
Right over there.
Why does she look somewhat different?
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. We should be the ones apologizing. Come, everyone. It's time to witness our last conversation with Orynyx.
Trebios.
You're here, Orynyx.
Yeah, no, this had to remember one form like more mature.
This is our memory, so your senses are also aligned with the Trebios of that moment.
For that false prophecy.
False prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
They would never guide humans to kill their own comrades.
But the Black Tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the God of Passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction?
With the core flames, if you do that, you can still remain chosen by fate.
Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes? This might be our last conversation, Orynyx. I will do everything I can to protect you from the Black Tide.
The family she just mentioned.
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley a long time ago.
Fell from this spot?
It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance. But things took an unexpected turn. It was Kefali who responded instead.
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. Kefali's response was simply a coincidence. On that frosty night with treachery abound, as the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing Titan also fell in another corner of the world. Let's keep up with her. This story... she should be the one to tell it.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
Okay.
This place used to be passable.
Where are we headed?
I never thought there would be such a hidden space in the abyss.
This is the Archive of Prophecies, an important ceremonial site back then.
Is this Yanis's maze that Trianne used for divination in the past?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock. Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even acts as a door lock. Should have expected something like this in the homeland of puzzles, I suppose.
Yeah?
So, how are we going to solve it?
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball fall into the pool twice.
Seems pretty straightforward. Even Mighty might be able to complete it in a single try.
He's not here to defend himself. Come on. I'll make fun.
You still don't know him well enough, then. He might not even need a first try. He just punched the door open.
Oh, no, that's true. I just wanted to, you know, incite chaos.
Mighty. If he were still here, we'd probably take a lot fewer detours to solve our issues. Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Yep, time to solve a puzzle. Whew. Okay. That wasn't so hard. We need one more, right?
Impressive. You too have the makings of a high priest now.
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough.
Ooh.
My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
It's time to figure out the second one. Maybe these move with the time shift? You think? Yeah. Oh! I did it. Okay. It worked. It worked. We got it. No problem.
The secret door is open.
Yep, we did it.
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up.
If I become a priest, will Orynyx see me?
Looks good.
Oh, all the way down here? Okay. I don't know why I was walking past that. Oh, there's a chest. Okay, yeah. I was like, I hear it.
Is that all?
You grew up in a place like this.
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others. To maintain appearances, those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Tell me about it.
Trianne, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
It is, but when you look back on it after it's occurred, I can see that. When, demigod status, so yeah, 20 years isn't that long, and this was before that, but same difference.
Right. Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, Little Gray. This place looks exactly as before.
The music and everything.
Explore the room a bit.
The tune that was playing before it got warped. Maybe as she was remembering more, things fading, possibly. I don't know. Mama, look at this. It kept going wrong, but I finally made one that works. Is this a music box? Tripios, you're so talented. Now, whenever I'm telling you a story, we can have beautiful music playing in the background. I'm still not as talented as you, Mommy. You can take a whole block of red stone and slowly carve it into a crystal clear work of art. Next time, I want to make a pair of gloves. That way, you won't hurt your hands next time you're polishing rocks. Silly child. If I was scared of hurting my hands, why would I not just ask the old folks at the temple for a pair of gloves? Honestly, you mustn't fuss over me. Just make sure you eat plenty, practice your reading, and read lots of stories of Amphoreus. Nothing makes, Mom happier than seeing you grow and thrive. I have eaten plenty, and I've practiced my reading lots. But the stories, there's still lots that I can't read yet. So that's what you're up to. You're making this music box to slack off. So I would read you more stories, right? You sneaky thing. Looks like I won't be reading any more stories of Zagreus for a while. Well then, what story should we read today? The Golden Apple Beauty Contest? The story of King Micus? Gorgo and the Lion? You've heard them all lots of times, haven't you? I don't mind. I'll never get sick of them as long as you're reading them to me. Yeah, I know that was... Oh, who are you? There's just people chilling here. Why are they chilling here?
The shelf is packed full, but all I see are annals of geography for various cities. There are also documents about Various kinds of Titan worship.
Because we believed that we would need to travel great distances to convey Kefali's prophecy to everyone, and should learn about the terrains and customs of various places beforehand.
That's smart. That's crazy.
Back then, our memories were still sharp. 10 years was enough for us to memorize all these. Mother left us these scrolls too. When we were young, she would read them to us as bedtime stories. Her stories were so engaging that we could vividly imagine all of Amphoreus in our dreams. Unfortunately, only after Mother was gone did we realize that what was written in the scrolls was far from engaging.
There's a blackboard here. What's that drawing on it?
That doesn't ring a bell. It should be something we invented during those 10 years.
Triby was also a bit confused by it.
It has been approximately 10 years between Kefali's prophecy and this moment when we are about to set out. We were raised in this temple complex and had never stepped outside the Gate of Infinity. To understand the outside world, we spent much of our time acquiring knowledge and developing a few inventions along the way. Sadly, the inventions served no purpose except to deliver letters, and the knowledge we gained has all faded away by now.
Anything else? Well, we might end up going this way, so let's focus on what it's telling me about.
There's so many boxes here.
These should be our belongings.
Oh, the stone!
What's this?
A red glass fragment?
Like, we know that the meaning isn't... Wait. I've seen this type of glass before.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but her face was streaked with tears. She simply placed it on the table. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident. Mother didn't get angry. She simply held us quietly for a long time.
What does it mean? We know it's not actually like a positive thing, but...
It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis. If someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it, then give it to the deceased's family.
So that's what it is.
On the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the battlefield.
Mother had
Since he
kept
had
it.
no family left, Mother had to keep it herself. Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass.
So did she know?
Let's move on to the bedroom.
That would imply she possibly knew of what was gonna go down.
It's Trebios.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all. Mama.
Oh, we're
going
back.
to that ritual tomorrow.
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside over it.
When we were here in the trippy dream nightmare scape, eventually there was It's like I think through the mother mentioned of sacrifice. Hmm.
If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's it? Of course I can! Trebios is the most amazing holy maiden of Unis! Well, little holy maiden. But why, Mama?
Because this ritual might take a long time.
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child.
I'll be back tomorrow.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Always fucking tomorrow.
If not tomorrow,
then the next tomorrow.
If not, the tomorrow after that. But if I still haven't returned for a very long time, that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I found a way to chase away the black tide and reach the new world on the other side. But for various reasons, I can't return to bring my sweet girl with me. But I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay brave and kind, we'll meet again in that new world. It's the end of the West Wind, the black tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and protected by the gods. In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end of your voyage. The haven, free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. That is where I'll be, waiting for you.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into
That's where that
sails
came
to
from,
go
yeah.
find Mama. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow, as long as the sun will rise for the next day, our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the black tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother.
After those 10 years of darkness, when Aquila opened their eyes for the last time, we finally set off.
Where did she go?
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
But how? With Yanis's power?
Indeed. We hadn't acquired their power back then.
So this obstacle, it was simply a mirage?
Yes. The answer is right on the shelf. Go ahead and give it a try.
Understood. I'll give it a shot.
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it is turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
Let's go. No time for games, Stell. The start of all roads.
The path to the temple was in quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
no surprise at all. Some people caught on to what we were planning and tried to intercept us, while others were willing to clear the way for the Holy Maiden.
I can't move it. I can't climb over it either.
Okay. So we need to get that way.
Time Titan?
Oh!
Is that you?
Just like this. Regardless of our actions, the past will remain unchanged.
It was someone else who helped
It was
Trebios
someone
in the
else who
actual
helped
events.
Trebios in the actual events of history. We don't remember the details. As for why memory recreated the past to be like this, it must be because it's closer to the answer within our heart.
The passage is now cleared.
Okay. So the event is to still get that way. Do I have to... Here, hold on. Is there a way for me to get up here? Let's see. I don't know if that was necessary, but... Oh, it might be necessary. Hold on. Let's see if I can angle it differently. Because I don't even know if this is, like, what I need to do. Yeah, okay. Doesn't move. So... there must be another thing I have to do. Oh, maybe... Oh, no, that doesn't work out. Do I need to get over there? The question is how. Because it says try to open up the passageway. So I turn that on. Is Trevi on the stairs right now? Okay. I feel like this might be the first thing that stumps me for a minute. Which is rather unfortunate. Yeah, if I can only get to that. So turn this off, and then maybe... I don't know. I have to see what the path looks like with this off. Yeah. I was hindering myself by turning that one on. Let's go this way. So then I can interact with that. Maybe through having that on. Wait, you're gonna need to be able to get up here. So I need to... Now I can turn this one on. Because I have my way to get around. Okay, yep. I'm piecing this together. Slowly but surely. Last time YouTube didn't see, like, my struggles with puzzles. So I figured I may as well be... a little bit more forthcoming and let them watch me suffer. Not all of us were great with puzzles. Let's see. Is there something else? Like right here, I can change it. Yep. I don't know why I turned this on then.
Thank you, nameless god.
Okay. They're all worshipping.
Whoa! It looked truly magnificent.
I
back
know.
then.
It's hard to believe it's the same place.
Relax. Take it easy.
All these people, they're just civilians, not enemies, correct?
Mostly, but it might not be the case later on.
Later on? Okay. So there's going to be obstacles later.
Hey, little ones. How did you sneak in here?
Shh! Please keep it down. We had to be really sneaky to get in here.
So did we?
Okay. But what did you sneak in here for?
I heard there's a lovely holy maiden living in the temple, and I want to meet her. I couldn't stop her, so I had to think of a way to sneak her in.
Oh, really? I was here to meet the Holy Maiden as well, but the guard said she had to go somewhere far away today.
Little did they know they're speaking to her.
Huh? What a bummer. Mommy even asked me to bring her gift to the Holy Maiden.
It's getting late. We couldn't go home now, okay?
Okay then. We'll come back next time. Thank you.
By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Mother mentioned that when she was a holy maiden, she caught a girl sneaking into the temple to steal the tributes. Stealing from the temple was punishable by death. But that poor girl had no family and just wanted something to eat. So Mother took her outside and even gave her some food. Perhaps these two children are the descendants of that girl from back then.
Maybe. There's a...
Please stay clear.
Okay, I didn't mean to walk down there. Don't worry.
Ah, Lady Maiden.
Oh, there's people who recognize us.
Lady Maiden, you need to dress warmer. It's pretty cold out. Let me get you a blanket.
No need to trouble yourself. I'm just going for a quick walk.
All right, but please take care of yourself. Your mother made us promise to look after you before she left. It's been a while since I last saw you. I just realized you've grown into such a beauty, just like your mother. Oh, here, have some of my sweet pastries. She used to enjoy them, so maybe you'll like them too.
Maybe.
What's wrong, Lady Maiden?
I'm fine. It tastes really good.
This lady is Mother's old friend. When we were little, we sometimes got to eat the sweet pastries she brought back. We've always remembered the familiar taste, and only now do we learn where it came from.
There's so many people. It's such a lively place.
Apologies, Lady Maiden, but the Janus Vault is under maintenance today.
Perfect. That way, no one will disturb me while I'm talking to Mother.
All right then. May Janus guide your path.
The Janus Vault?
It's where Janus's heart lies and the core flame is kept. Just enter on the left. It's also the place where Trebios was born.
Okay. No longer a safe zone. Gotta keep that in mind.
Trebios. What does that name actually mean?
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded, fate might have had a role in it.
We got this. I think we can avoid this fight. Maybe. Oh no! I let them ambush me. I was sitting there like maybe I should switch to Firefly. Okay. Crisis averted.
Reach the end
Enemy
of the story
defeated.
in your own way.
Finally, the Yanis vault is right ahead.
There's so much to look at around here, but like that bug.
At long last. I knew there was some sanity left in you, Yanis. Just as I thought, you too have been confined.
Thou shalt bury yourself.
No, Yanis. I've come here to take on your fate. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand, I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis, the Walker of the Infinite Paths, have come forth to assume your duty.
Akin to glass crashing upon the ground.
Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one, with 1,000 selves to accompany me. I'll never be lonely.
Passages are forever associated with dirt, and even a mere mortal's blade can imperil thy very existence.
No matter. My hands are not made for bearing arms. But my feet are destined to embark on a journey for the benefit of all.
Until the end draws near.
Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world.
Ooh, return the core flames. Forge godly miracles. Go kill, go mourn. Mourn our fate. Must remember. Such is destiny.
I understand,
oh.
Yanis.
Oh.
Thank you. Now, may you rest well.
Oh gosh.
we will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity. And thus, we shall sweep apart Amphoreus' pitch-dark fog. May we... May the world follow the myriad paths trodden and reunite at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. Mother, I shall see you tomorrow.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender at once!
I knew this would come.
Yep.
It's opening up! Move aside and get ready! The Holy Maiden?
Here it goes.
What's happening here? Lady Maiden, where's the thief who stole the core flame?
About that.
Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! She is the thief! Take your positions and ready your arms! We're taking back the core flame!
Oh.
Bring it on!
Confidence.
What?
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly.
Ooh.
Pierce me in the chest.
What are you scheming?
This is your last chance. If anyone wants to earn a promotion and rise through the ranks, I'm right here. You all know who I am. Go ahead. However, if there's still any loyalty within you, step aside for the Holy Maiden. Otherwise, by the decree of the Holy City's Codex, anyone who dares to harm the Holy Maiden shall face execution!
Captain, what should we do? Do it.
Kill her? Really?
If any of you want to get rich, then come with me. Take this traitor's head and wealth will be ours!
For fucking riches and wealth, of course.
We can't just stand by and do nothing. Let's move, partner.
Oh, okay.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
And this should give me my ult. If I can click it properly.
Like until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Sets the seas ablaze! Fight
Okay.
to live!
And that almost did it.
I will...
Nothing too dramatic at the end.
That possible? Could the Titan actually be on her side? That woman is the traitor!
I should go.
Let's keep up.
Okay, gotta keep up. Got it, got it. Okay. And we can cure the... Oh!
The path is opening up for me.
It is!
Oh, Yanis. Protect me.
Oh! Oh, yeah, I got punched. I earned that.
A rat!
Found a rat, you say? No, 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 no.
Get them! Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Mimi!
Okay.
Get her!
Go, 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 go. No time like the present. There's two enemies right inside.
The main path is likely well guarded. What do I do?
They literally curb stomped her. You saw that?
Inside.
Okay, let me in. Let me in. Thank you.
There are guards here too. Don't alert them.
Making our way through.
At long last.
Oh.
A creature of the holy city guards, but I'm already so close.
This should be the last fight. We have to help her get through. But I don't get it. This has been puzzling me for a while now. Who has been aiding Trebios in her escape?
Who has been helping?
Well, history might be blurred by memories. Seeing how the whole city is hunting her
Yeah,
down,
she had no
clearly
allies
had
that
no allies.
were at least from here.
If she pulled it off alone, were we too involved in this process?
Trebios had been on her own since she entered the vault. But what did we truly mean to her? You'll find
At the
that
end of this
answer
memory?
At the end of this memory.
In that case, let's focus on the mission at hand now.
Okay.
Let's do this, everyone!
Also, hi YouTube. Buckle in for an even longer one than I expected.
Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe
I was expecting this to end at some point, but I forget that, this is Star Rail. It can go on for a good hot minute.
Support received. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze!
We have Mem giving me that little boost.
Firefly Type 4, fight!
That was almost enough. Oh, never mind. It's enough.
Set the seas ablaze!
I hit the mark. All in.
Dang it. So close.
Fight to live!
Bring you down, maybe? Stormflow.
Stay put! Get them! Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Mimi! This is more than a battle.
This should be it. Well, at least for the big guy. It wasn't? Whoa. Okay.
Finally, beyond this gate awaits a boundless world. This is where my journey begins. God of passages, can you see me? I will complete the path that you started. No response after all. Yanis, may you have a good dream. I can't stay here much longer. It's time to leave.
Well, looks like this is the end of the memory.
Not yet. Okay.
The question that has been puzzling you. She's about to reveal the answer.
Look at this. It's so pretty. The watercolor effect and just like how we're witnessing, so we're specters, which is why we're not as like, you know, like filled in, like solid. We're not as opaque. I'm sorry, words fucking failed me, but
nothing happened.
Let's give it a moment.
What was making her or you hesitate at this moment. If she had known this flame chase journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about great suffering and fatalities, including her own, would she still have chosen to walk through the gate and start her journey?
I think the answer is already within you. And you've made your own decision.
So fucking pretty.
What? You can hear us?
Not really. She can neither see nor hear us. Yet she knew that one day someone would return to unveil this dust-covered memory. We can never know for sure who helped us back then, but that kindness was forever engraved in our hearts, motivating us to move forward. Time has modified this memory into a special letter, so that we do not forget our original intent. It's a letter written by Trebios of the past and sent to her future self. In this memory, it is Trebios of the future who overcomes all difficulties for her and sends her on a long journey toward the tomorrow where we are.
Yes, you'll remember it all. And then find your way back to the gate where everything began. Here, I will set sail toward the distant horizon.
I don't know. Take another picture. I'm just taking pictures.
Here, you have traveled far on your way home. Such is the maxim that unveils Trebios' fate. You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither on the soil of foreign lands. So, if you ever feel lost, return to this place. I'll keep this memory here for you. Or for me, to embrace it again.
Worry not. Though loss is something we've grown used to, our resolve and our pledge are what Trebios will never forget. Each one of us has never failed to remember. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. The hot blood of the sacrificial lamb will not be spilled in vain, like my mother and I.
The libations poured are guaranteed to bear fruit, just as my blade-wielding right hand is not a hollow formality.
Surmount the myriad passages of Yanis, and we will once again
ride the west wind, and let the wings carry us far away.
So, this is your answer?
That's right.
No.
In the name of the three fates, I stand by my answer with no regrets. Now, with or without the gods' blessing, I run towards the world's agony. If I can truly pierce through the utter darkness,
we will meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring.
3760, month of Evernight. Bore the core flame to quell the world's chaos and became a demigod of Yanis. She traversed the gate of infinity, splitting into 1,000 messengers. After a century of arduous journeying, light calendar 3870, month of freedom. Humanity's flame chase journey officially began.
Lady Trebe, do you still think that everything will be fine tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what Trianne would say as well.
Mm-hmm.
With all due respect, Lady Treeby, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, that's not a lie. See you tomorrow is the greatest prophecy in the world.
It really is. It really is.
Prophecy.
Listen, in every corner of this land, every heartbeat carries a prayer for that prophecy to come true.
Mm-hmm.
It may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world, but the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphoreus.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such words be called a prophecy?
Because people believe it will come true.
And they're
trying
trying
hard to hold on to that belief.
I might actually need a moment. Oh, that cut really deep. Yeah. Guys, I'm sorry. Give me one moment. I'm gonna push through this. That hit really close to home.
Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach farther and move toward tomorrow. And that is why a holy maiden exists to lead the world toward tomorrow, and why Yanisopolis' prophecy unfolds as passages. Fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate, where people tread toward the sea of flowers. So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only be resolved by our future selves. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think. Then set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of us will know no fear. Because that's how Tribios has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy. Beckoning the morning sun, and the tomorrow it promises to bring. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphoreus' pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver-white shoal. That end of the journey, that new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the West Wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Trianne.
See you tomorrow.
Oh my god. Yeah, and we're still more. Okay, I'm a mess, man. Oh, I'm a mess. It's okay. I had my cat. She looked at me, breaking down, and knew what to do. She knew what to do. I don't.
Child of humanity, surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night.
Nights do not fall upon Akama.
That's why it's futile for you to wait here.
Honestly, I didn't expect the renowned Reason Titan to behave like this.
And that's all thanks to you. If your soul weren't as prickly as a hedgehog, I wouldn't have to act this way.
I mean, fair enough.
If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time, and I could teach you more freely instead.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me. Forget it. Cut the sarcasm and just say what you need to say.
What's up?
Fine, fine. All I want is to remind you. There's not much left
In your
soul. If you don't do something soon, I will have to take over this body.
Ooh, that's not good.
If I'm not worried, why should you be? I know what you're planning. You just want my help answering the question. What exactly
are we?
Correct?
It's good that you remember. Thus, equivalent exchange. It's only fair.
Then rest easy.
It'll be
The
soon
answer will
revealed.
soon be revealed, and you'll have to return my body shortly.
Is that true?
Certainly. I initially thought this extremely frail state would hinder me from getting my body back. But I didn't expect the answer to be right within it. That saved me a lot of trouble. I don't even need the black-robed swordmaster's ceremonial blade.
What's going on here?
That's certainly worth celebrating.
Regrettably, I can't carry out the upcoming experiment alone.
The girl who's walking with death, is she fully prepared?
Castress?
Be patient, Titan. If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
What's she gonna have to do with this?
Unfortunately, on behalf of Okima, I must ask you to slow your pace.
I forgot about you.
Damn, okay.
My apologies.
A child's words are always carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as nonsense from a cheeky child. Come now, conceited performer. It's time to address your relationship with that Titan.
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip Talantan's scales further toward your demise. There's no need to go to such lengths.
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. Don't forget that you won't dare kill me. If you snuff out the core flame of reason, what else can you use to stand against the council?
Do you two mind if I cut in?
Yeah, please do.
I warned you. Do not interrupt me.
I just have been meaning to ask. Does death really matter to you?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, before I implanted the core flame into your heart, you were already a silent, cold corpse.
What? Are you... Of course! I'm back. Finally have a moment to catch my breath. Wanna chat? I'd love to. Wow. It's unusual to see Mem isn't with you. Since they're not here, let me ask you. Are you sure you want to take on the trial of Orynyx, Coreflame, on behalf of the Chrysos heirs? Absolutely. We've ended up at this point after all. This is probably a fate that Trailblaze can't evade. You should be extra cautious and watch out for yourself. Based on the experiences of those before you, the trial is no walk in the park. But what concerns me even more is that you'll further bind yourself to Amphoreus. If you truly assume that Titan's divinity, do you believe you'll be able to lay it down again? Forget it. We'll deal with it when the time comes. No matter what happens, I'll be right with you. I got held up by 2 people in guard uniforms and ended up missing Trianne's farewell ceremony. They said they were messengers of the Council of Elders and wanted to verify my identity. But I suspect we've been on their radar for a while, and they only made their move when you and I got separated. Their questions were quite specific, from how we arrived in Akima to our relationships with the Chrysos heir. They even asked about what we did in the market. Luckily, those pawns aren't the brightest. I managed to brush off most of their questions, so they'll probably leave us alone for a bit. Their conduct is certainly irritating. But on second thought, Aglaya also initially kept her guard up with us. It's best not to provoke either side until we know the full truth. The only thing we know for sure is that some members of the Council of Elders aren't happy with the Chrysos heirs. In the worst case scenario, we could be caught up in the internal conflict of the Holy City. To be continued. If only we had more time to sort through the clues about the Black Tide. But now, the weather is the only lovely thing left. Let's take some more pictures. Huh? What's going on? Something wrong? Ah. The memory card is full. We've taken so many? Do we not have a spare? No, we need to keep going. I bet March and the others are pretty worried too. Ah! Oh, come on. Anything?
And so, this long day passed for Akima. Some people arrived, and some left forever. Just like every other day of this journey, where we, stumbling,
move forward.
We have long been prepared. If we are to chase the flames, then we must grow used to farewells. And yet, no one back then could foresee.
Could foresee?
Death. Its arrival would always be so sudden and so momentous.
You're gonna end after this. You're going to end after this. There's no way we die. Because, I mean, we've literally been technically killed before. We were stabbed through by fucking Cocolia way back when, okay? So what's gonna happen here? We learned that we were able to...
Even little Gray, coming from beyond the sky, could not escape the Reaper's 2 hands. And what people gained and lost in that trial of death was far heavier than life itself.
They need to stop it with the cliffhangers.
Just like the destiny that the prophecy revealed for Cass. At the end of the Sea of Flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips. And after an embrace, there shall be
eternal separation?
Eternal separation.
I don't fucking like that. Excuse me. I don't like that. Trianne doll. Hugging her little wooden sword as if it's a treasure. Don't forget our promise. If we can't see each other today, then see you tomorrow. If we can't see each other tomorrow, then see you the day after tomorrow. Genuinely. There we go. What did Hoyo do? And why do I know I'm not ready for fucking any of it? You know, I thought Penacony hurt me. Guys, like when I took that BRB during the talk with Treeby, like I was actually like very distraught. Like I am right now still, but you know, I like told myself let's get through this, so like that's why I'm still holding myself together. But that last bit, that reveal, that foreshadowing. Hold on. What does this? What is this going to mean? I don't, or maybe, because it's true, we will get tied to this world, to whatever the fate of time. Because that's the one that we said we will do. That's the one that Mem talked about us doing. How are we connected to this world? How is it that it also still seems like Amphoreus has something to do with March and how she's still frozen? We didn't get to go into it anymore. We don't know what the rest of the Express is talking to Herta about in figuring out of March's condition. And while we learned a lot, and I'm not going to be able to aptly talk about it here because it's a lot to take in, and I'm going to have to play this again later, and I'm going to definitely be watching people play it. But what? I don't believe. Like, I'm looking at this at the standpoint of, I don't think we're actually, you know, going to, like, die. You know, we've had close calls in the past. But it is true, this is a different world with different, like, laws. We do know that it's, it has connections to the Eons. But we don't know how they work together with it. We don't know exactly how these Titans came to be the, like, origin power of it. We don't know about, like, if it's actually a Stellaron or not. Like, what is this Black Tide truly? I don't... Everything hurts. I have so many photos to choose from for, like, lovely little thumbnails. And I'm a little tired. And actually, what time is it? I had food at, I think, the 3rd hour in. It's 3:21. Yeah, and if I had food at like the 3 hour, we're at 10 hours. Probably due for lunch. So I might actually call it. Hold on. A friend request. I always accept if I can, so there's that. Guys, also I was not going to pull. I think I did 110 pull for Treeby on this account. Um but I do believe I'm going to do another one. So, let us very quickly gather my achievements um, to add to this. Yeah. And then inflict weakness break. Allow the flame reaver in the deepest dark to cast underworld grief consecutively 2 times. Thank you for defeat Bronia without yeah, I still haven't done that. Oh, Thanatos, grant her but a night of peaceful sleep. We got all of those for now, and wow, I achieved one little bit there during all of that. But yeah, we can officially do some pulls. That's how we will end off not only the stream, but we'll end off the video as well. And I think I'm gonna actually keep that picture up. Or should I pick? I'm gonna pick a different one. Hold on. Yeah. So, guys, as you can see, these are my Castris savings. Except for the 10 I'm about to use on Treeby. I'm guaranteed not getting anything. But yeah, I've saved up exactly 100 in Stellar Jades, so that's amazing. So should I? No. I have a problem. I will pull excessively if possible. My history is like non-existent. I think I have if I actually remember to pull, I have 10 pity. 5, 10. Yeah, I have exactly 10 pity. There's no way I'm getting Treeby. I wish I would. I wish I had that type of luck, but I was already lucky with Herta, so let's do the 2 here. And nothing. And last one. Nothing. And ready? I'll do 12. I'll do the last 2. No. I actually need to hold strong. I did get nothing. I'm so sad. I wasn't expecting to get anything, but let's see what the 4-star is. Oh, that's nice. I think she's the one 4-star on this banner that I might not actually have at E6. So that was actually a good one. Oh! Okay. I wondered, what does that put you at? Thank you, Treeby. I will definitely pull for you when you come back. Have no fears on that. Let's see. Oh, so close.
Living? That's all a big hustle and bustle.
Also, guys, I don't have Aglaya, but I do have Gwen. So I think it's okay for now. Don't look at her stats, okay? She's not built properly right now. But yeah. So as it stands, I guess that means I have 112, not counting any of the side stuff and extra things I'm going to do. Because, like, the book, which I did not mean to click on. Oh. I want in too.
Mem. Mem. Mem?
Pink memory spirit. Okay, so you add pink to it. That's how it's cute. Wait, I'm not gonna write a story. I just want to check. So I have for Mighty. I will, again, do this, but... I almost temporarily in Solidary want to switch to Trianne. That's probably what my other account will have, once I mentally get myself up there to go and do it again. But, yeah. There will be a day where I get Treeby. I have, I stated at the very beginning of starting this, I have Treeby on my other account, E1, with her light cone. So, you know, it's not like I'm going this whole time without getting her. But it will be something else. And I want to pull from Mighty, but again, I've dedicated myself to saving. I'm even going to start trying to save up again on my other account for, I don't know, maybe I'll try pulling Castress there too, or I'll pull for someone else on that account. Because like it's set up to lose its next 50-50. It's 1-3. So it's set up to lose, so I need to save up there. This I've won 2, so I need as many of these as I can to at least guarantee who I'm going for as it stands. That quest was good. My face hurts. I was not expecting the genuine like emotion and tears that would leave me from this. Like I knew it was gonna get me, but you never expect it to like genuinely put you into a state of, you know, like when you whine, when you're like just that like you feel it that much that it just brings you to a place of like real emotions. Like it's no longer you like weeping because of like the story and feeling drawn into the characters themselves too. It just like brings you to a real place. Yeah, that happened to me like twice. It was just that one time really hit. But yeah, I thank you all for stopping by and being here. But I think I'm gonna stop. My brain's telling me keep going, but no. For now, I'm going to actually call it quits. I'm going to take care of some stuff that I'm thinking about that I need to do now. And I'm probably going to sit down and just try to relax and not overanalyze and overthink all the possibilities that are going to present themselves in the next update. Because, man, am I very scared now. And there's so many questions. Is it tied to Naxa? I don't know. Yeah, see, I'm already going into what could all of that mean. Yeah. Anyways, again, thank you all for watching. It means the world to me, and I'm sorry that I was basically a mess this whole entire time. It's never fun. That's why I like hiding behind my other little thing, you know. It's just my PC was having issues, so I just decided to go full on in and showed you guys me being a mess. Yeah. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.